Let me give you a simple 3-step algorithm in how to choose the right crypto platform for you. Step number 1 is the question on whether this crypto platform should be in your jurisdiction, or maybe you want this in a completely other jurisdiction. Well, I don't know where you're from, but maybe let's say you're from the US, so maybe you're from Canada or Europe or Asia, then maybe it may be interesting for you to have your crypto platform in your jurisdiction. If there are any issues, it's easier to get in touch with them. If there's some legal issues, well, it's easier from a legal perspective. But maybe it may also be very relevant to actually, on purpose, pick a crypto platform that is somewhere else. For example, my own crypto platform, and I'm the CEO of Cake DeFi, we're based in Singapore. Many people, they actually come to us specifically because they say, you know what, I have funds in my own country, but at the same time, I love to have funds in the Switzerland of Asia. And so that's why they pick us. But that is, I think, the first question that you have to ask yourself. The second question in this entire decision tree is, do you want to have a more regulated platform? Many times their offerings a bit more limited. Or do you want a more unregulated platform where you have way more options, way more possibilities, more listings, more coins? However, obviously, one is regulated. There's way more rules, way more oversight, but it's also a bit safer. Or do you want the other side of that? Now, for sure, some countries, especially North America, they sometimes are extremely strict with that. And other countries, they find a really good balance in all that. But I think that's the second big question you need to ask yourself. For example, here in Singapore, we have platforms that are regulated, we have unregulated. That doesn't make one better or worse. It's just different rules to all of that. And step number 3 in that algorithm is, what additional services on top do you want? Do you require fiat to crypto? Do you just require crypto to crypto? Do you want off-ramping for going from crypto back into fiat? Do you want cash flow services on top of the existing crypto holdings? So that is really going to decide on having one platform, maybe having a second platform, maybe you're just going to diversify, or you're going to focus on one. When I look obviously at ours, Cake DeFi, then we're based in Singapore. We do have other jurisdictions as well. We serve outside of Europe from Lithuania, for example. We are in some jurisdictions we're regulated, in some we're unregulated. That really depends a bit on the jurisdiction, but we always try to play with the same rules. So I think that's also important to understand. And then for us, a key thing is to offer a lot of cash flow services on top of your holdings. And to be frank, aside of being in the Switzerland of Asia, people really come to us for that. But there are really great platforms out there as well. And I understand why some people may go to Coinbase or Kraken or pick some of the European exchanges, or they say, you know what, let me go to some of the Seychelles exchanges because it's completely unregulated. At the end, everything has up and downsides. And with this simple 3-step algorithm, I think you can make a very easy decision which platform to go for, which platform not to go for, and which kind of traps not to fall into, especially when you go for the unregulated, very much offshore jurisdictions. It can be quite tricky and actually very, very dangerous. So go for the big names, go for the services that you require, and then, as always, diversification can really save your assets. I hope that gives you value. If it does, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and then I'll see you in one of the future videos. Thanks so much. Yours truly, Julian. Bye-bye.